Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to CJ Farm Grit. So to any of you out there who are growing any type of food and you would like to eat that before the birds do, stay tuned.
Because we have some solutions for you guys, so watch through the video and help us help you.
The white semi is done getting serviced, so now we're gonna go pick that up. So we are constantly getting new subscribers and viewers, and we had someone ask to catch them up to speed.
Welcome.
My 3 younger siblings and I are CJ Farm Grit. We work with and for our parents on our family farm. Our farm is in the Pacific Northwest, and the majority of our farm is juice grapes. So we have Concord juice grapes, which are purple grapes, and we have Niagara juice grapes, which are the green grapes. We do not have any wine grapes. We used to, but that is a whole nother story we will tell you guys about later. So
they go toward products like juices, jams, and jellies. We also have apples on our farm, so we have organic Cosmic Crisp apples, organic Buckeye Galas, organic Wildfire Galas, organic Granny Smith apples, and Honey Crisp. And they will all go toward apples. So they're eating apples, unless it's like a bad crop, then they'll go to like processing for the apple juice. But their majority, they are apples you buy at the store. So yeah, thank you guys for stopping on by, and
welcome to our channel.
Hope you enjoy.
Hold it. So we're fixing end posts now, and we're putting in metal. Because it's way cheaper and goes way faster than wood. So these metal posts go at least double the speed as the wood post. Crimpers, go.
I like loosened it for you.
Yeah. Good grief.
That's neat.
Goes way faster than the other stretcher.
So this handle right here puts the duck footer up and down. This handle puts it in and out. So to anyone who hasn't seen this before, what I'm doing here is duck fitting. This is what we use for weed control in our organic vineyards. So basically it just digs into the vine row and kicks over the weeds.
Running through the vineyard for you guys to get some footage.
This thing is huge. Like, have you ever seen a more perfect skinning job of a tree? Like, it's all like, see? Look at that, and I wasn't even trying. That is gross. That stump is very deep-rooted. Okay, so this is the weed tree. What gear are you in?
Below 1?
Go like A2.
That's it? Look, a heck of a lot bigger in the ground. I guess it is quite big.
All right, after we got that one weed tree out, my sister and I found another weed tree. Like, leaves are smaller, so it was weird. We usually don't have weed trees in the vineyard, so when we see one, we like to get it out. The workers are done thinning in these wildfire galas, so now we need to move them to the buckeye galas. Okay, I should probably take off the mic so you guys don't go deaf. So the Kenworth Semi needed 3 tires replaced, and so we took that in this morning, and now we are going to go pick it up.
So here I am spraying in our organic apple varieties. It's been 10 days since we last sprayed, and this is our 12th spray of the year. And by now you guys know the drill. I'm spraying for cuddly moth, powdery mildew, and all like the pesky bugs and stuff in apples, and I'm spraying this in all of our organic apples. So the fuel gauges on this tractor and our old John Deere tractor, they don't work anymore, and so we have to fuel these up more regularly than the rest, because like the other day I was using the old John Deere tractor and fuel gauge said I was full when I was not. So we don't want that happening again, so we fill these up a wee bit more than the rest. Anyway.
So this isn't our disc, on his disc. This is an absolute monstrosity. It's huge. It is heavier than the aerator. So because the reason we were disking is, and we're just disking the organics, because we have a major gopher problem in the organics, and we can't gopher bait. Gopher baiting, it's just a kind of a big machine, and it just digs a little trench, drops some poison into the ground, covers it back up. And that does an excellent job in the non-organic. We cannot do that in the organics. Dad, because it was getting so dang annoying, these gophers in the organics, Dad was asking and calling around, and there's this plant called, like, I don't know, it's like this kind of cover croppy kind of grass mustard, I think it might be called, with some other stuff, I have no idea. Oh! And it's apparently supposed to repel the gophers. So we're gonna plant that. We're gonna plant that in all the organics. Don't mind my turning on, it's real short rows here. We're gonna plant that in the organics to repel the gophers. But we need to, I don't know if we have a no-till drill or not, but I mean, we just like to get the vine row clean, get all those gopher mounds smoothed out, so we can start from scratch. And rotivating, dang, this thing is a beast. A beast pulling a beast. My word. Rotivating takes forever, like, especially when you're going from dirt. So we would have to mow it all because it has to be short so it doesn't clump up. Rotivating, you're going like a mile, 1 mile per hour, I think it is. Especially when it's hard and you didn't do anything and you're just rotivating. So before we plant that mustard, we need to work up the dirt, get all the gophers smoothed out. We do have a disc. We have our own disc, but it is super light. Not very heavy at all, so it does not penetrate into the dirt very good at all. So that's why we're using this disc that we're borrowing. And yeah, so we're gonna disc this, all the organics, and then, because you can almost go like as fast as you want disking, but you know, like a good speed. Then we're gonna disc, get all that kind of worked in, then we're going to rotivate. Then we're gonna rotivate, and that rotivating will go way faster. It'll pay off because and this thing is so heavy, and it can go so deep into the ground. It pulls like so hard. It pulls really hard. That is a beast of a disc and a beast of a tractor. But anyways, this is what I'm disking in, and for any of those who know anything about disc and working ground, if it doesn't work very well, when there's vegetation here. But this monstrosity of a disc is literally just eating it right up for lunch. I mean, look at this. But I mean, that is digging. It'll dig all the way down. It'll go as deep as a rotavator would, easily. Okay, I have to adjust the settings on this. And it's dusty in here.
Okay, so my brother has been disking, but this cover crop is a little bit too long for the disker, so I'm coming through and mowing it first, and then he's going to disc it. If you can see, it's like not really that long, but it's too long to disc it. That's what we are doing.
got a question on one of our videos, and someone asked if we can spray our juice grapes with a crop duster, why or why not. So we do not, because, I mean, you can, but we don't, because with the tractor driving down the rows, the spray like comes out and like goes like underneath the canopy and like gets it good. But with the crop duster, it just kind of sprays the top of the grapes and it won't like, hold on. Yo.
Are you recording now or later?
Right now.
I'm on my way over. Are you at the top spot? I might have your water bottle.
So with the crop duster, it just kind of sprays the tops of the grapes and it doesn't like get it like sprayed as it good. We used to, when we had pears long ago, we used to use a crop duster to spray them because there were so many pears we couldn't drive in there with the tractor. It would like knock them all off. So yeah, we don't, I mean, you can spray it, and spraying it with the crop duster, it would go a lot faster, but like I said, it doesn't like spray it good, you know? Thanks, dude. Clean the windows. They look clean to me. I was waving at them. We're digging. I can't begin to knowing. Are you there?
Yeah.
How you holding up in this wind?
That's me.
At least you got a canopy on.
It's not enclosed on the side.
Alrighty. What hat do we like better? Or, too short. What hat do we like better? This one? Got a little New Holland symbol on there, y'all can see. Oh my gosh. That is quite windy today. This hat is freaking cute.
Yeah, it looks cute. I want to try it on.
So, I cannot decide what hat to wear, so I'll wear both. Not at the same time, obviously. Well, I mean, I could. What you do in the tractor when you're bored. Okay, this does not look that bad through the mirror. Does it look that bad on camera? It's like a sun hat baseball cap. Maybe I should take the hat off. It's hard to imagine that like 10 to 12,000 people all across the world is gonna be watching this video. Like, because right now, it's just me, the tractor, and a camera. Like, I'm talking to a screen. So I'm technically I'm recording myself, talking to myself. Because it's hard to imagine that there's gonna be 10,000 other people watching this on the other side of the camera. It's quite weird. Ooh, it's dusty. Anyway.
The little story is 3 years ago. I want to say 3 years ago. I wanted a drone just for fun. So no reason at all. It was way before this YouTube thing. Even before we even had the idea of doing a YouTube. Anyways, I just wanted one just for fun. I got the Mini 3 Pro, and I waited like 4 or 5 months for that thing to come out. And then I got it right when it came out. But then, fast forward to last year, we started this YouTube channel, and it was perfect because I already had a drone. And so we have to have a Part 107 license to post on YouTube drone footage. So then my sister got her Part 107 license, and now we were posting drone stuff on YouTube, and the videos, little clips of like harvests and stuff. And last harvest, 9 months ago? 9 months ago, yeah, 9 months ago, I was getting a cool, in harvest, I was getting a cool semi shot with the sun setting, and it looked real cool. But then I was just hovering there, getting ready to take the shot, take the photo, and all of a sudden the bird swooped it out of the air, then whacked it out of the air. It didn't take off with it, it just whacked it out of the air. And then it fell from like way up there, so I put up a photo of what it looked like after the carnage. But gimbal was out, arm was broken, and that was it. Yeah, so then we ordered shortly after, 2 months later, in like the winter time or something like that. We ordered the parts to fix it, new gimbal mount, a new arm hinge, and the new rubber things that hold the gimbal in place. I fixed all those up, and it still wouldn't work. It said ECS error, electronic speed controller, and I was thinking, it could have been the motherboard, the ECS could have been damaged from the crash. But then we were about to buy the Air 3S. But then I took it apart one more time, looked closely, inspected all the wires, and sure enough, the ESC, electronic speed controller, the ESC cable, I saw a little slice in it. So I was like, well, what the heck, it's only 20 bucks. So we ordered that part, and sure enough, yesterday I put it all together, and now it works. So now we have a drone. But now we have a drone, and now you will be getting some more drone shots. Before we just been using a long selfie stick. Some guy even commented, that's a long selfie stick in the harvest video. So yeah, it worked out good. That drone was sat for like 9 months. 9 months, and then it finally fixed it. But hopefully you're gonna get some shots of my sister mowing and me disking.
So a lot of you guys have commented asking what we use for bird deterrents in our apples. What we have in the Cosmic Crisp are a bird deterrent system. They're not typically called hawk screams, but they sound like hawk screams, and that's what Dad has always called them.
We just have those in the Cosmics because
it's an expensive unit, and our cosmics are our most valuable apple. What we use in our other apples is we use the owls. We have some fake owls, and the head bobbles, so the head turns like in the wind. With any like slight breeze, the head will turn, which makes it more lifelike. And
they're also good for like decorations. Like you guys have a lot of trees, or you got a tree house or something, you can stick the owl up there. Make it more lifelike.
Like the paint doesn't fade on the owl, but ours are a bit like white just because we've sprayed when they're up, so that's the only reason. But that should work good for you guys. And
if you like live in the city or something and you have a couple like apple trees, because the hawk screams, they're loud, and so
yeah, so if you guys like have close neighbors, that's not really gonna work. But if you guys want to know more about the hawk screams, let us know and we'll tell you guys more about them. But the other thing is we use this reflective tape. We hang this up in our apples. If you guys want, hopefully this will help you guys with any fruit you guys have of your own. And if you want to try it out, it should work. We think it works. We have less bird pecks when we do these, put up the owls in the tape. And this reflective tape, there's neighbors around, they have them in their wine grapes, and they also have them in their cherries. So other people use these as well. So this is what the reflective tape looks like. There's thick stuff like this, and then we also have like some thinner stuff that's like half this size. But this is what it looks like. And it reflects the sun, so it kind of like blinds the birds, and the birds want to stay away from it. And when it's windy, it makes some noise. Oh, I have the mic on. That also scares the birds away. Everything that we talked about will be linked down in the description, and hopefully it will help you guys with any bird problems. So we ourselves have not put up the owls and reflective tape in our apples yet, but we wanted to show you guys and help you guys out. So we will do some shorter ones like that at the bottom, and then we will do longer arm length ones like this at the very top of the apples. I didn't have a ladder with me, so those longer ones we would tie up at the very top of the apples. So with the owls and the reflective tape, this is what we use for more smaller stuff, like smaller scale farming, like what you guys would have. We use the reflective tape in our garden at the house. So when we put them up in the apples, we do not put it up too early. The reflective tape and the owls, we do not put it up too early because then we don't want the birds to get used to it. And then if we put it up too late, then the birds will have already gotten to the fruit and already made some damage. So for you guys, you just have to determine when you see the birds coming and wanting to eat your guys' food.
because you don't want to do it too early, because like when we don't do it too early, because then we're in there spraying, and then it can kind of get like white, and then it's just nothing. Like
We don't want the spray to coat the reflective tape, so we don't go in there too early. So you guys just have to gauge the timing. It's all about the timing of when you guys put these up to make them work. So we will have the owls and the reflective tape all linked in our description. So we are an Amazon associate, so we have some countries that, along with the United States, which is where we are, we I lost my train of thought now. So the countries that Amazon has linked with our account should work. They should all work in the links in our description. They should all work in your guys' country. And if it is not the exact same product, Amazon will do their best to recommend you the best match.
So the countries: United States, Canada, France, Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Poland, Spain, Sweden, and the United Kingdom.
So those are the countries that should all, the link should work in all those countries. So if you guys want to try out these products, the links will be in our description. The price will not change for you guys, but if you make a purchase through our links, we will get a small commission.
And if you like click the link and you had like the tab open for like over 24 hours, click it again because it like expires, and yeah, so click
If
the
it's
link.
been
So
hopefully these solutions will help you guys. They work for us, and hopefully in your little garden or whatever you guys have, it will help for you.
it's a nice cloudy day today. Don't you just love cloudy days? So these are our Cosmic Crisp apples. They are already turning color. They are quite big. But you see the white stuff on there? That is because of the sunburn protection that we spray on to protect it from the sun. They'll just rub off. But that is what they're looking like.
And then these are our Niagara grapes. You can't tell. These will be green. They're green right now, but they'll be like a light green when they're ripe. You can't tell between the Concords and Niagaras right now, but you will eventually. And these are our Concord juice grapes. Can't you tell the difference? These will turn purple when they are ripe.
What you think,
Where'd you get that?
Dad? This guy gave them to him.
Before this camera's about to die. Where are you at?
Oh, hurry up. This line's turning on. Hurry up. Really?
I get it.
So lovely out here.
So,
And I'm trying to watch this, the footage that I took, talk to you, and drive this tractor.
okay. Let me take off the hat and get more serious. It's like, and wait for my sister. We should jam to some music. What do y'all want to listen to? If we could only, it's copyrighted. Ain't this a cute hat though? Don't you just love the vibe of an overcast day? It's lovely today. Whew, almost at the anchor. I love hot water.